to run an efficient fat loss phase. This is a mini course, 3 modules. Each video is going to be under 10 minutes each with practical and action focused tools you can take and apply to your progress right away. So, what it is, a fat loss phase is just that. It is a phase, it is not a lifestyle. And the goal of it, get in, get the results, be efficient, and get out. So, further to that, a fat loss phase is a focused, time bound period of eating in a caloric deficit to lose body fat. Usually, increased cardio will accompany that as well. So, why is this just a phase, not a lifestyle? Chronic dieting slows our metabolism and impacts hormones. Everything in our body will downgrade to accommodate the lack of calories. You cannot live in a deficit forever. It is a short term tool, it is not a long term lifestyle. Now, let's talk about efficiency versus speed in a fat loss phase. Efficient weight loss equals sustainable, and that looks like 0.5% to 1% of your body weight loss per week. This helps you maintain muscle and helps keep your metabolism intact in a fat loss phase. Speedy often equals too aggressive. The diet is too severe, the caloric restriction is too severe, and that generally leads to rebounding out of it. Now, often people get into a diet phase and are like, it's just not working this time. You might have been living too long in a diet phase and your body needs a little bit of healing first. What that looks like is doing a reverse diet and eating at maintenance level macros from anywhere from 6 months to a year. And that's not bad. That's actually a really good thing. Now, this again is why an end date matters, because if we spend too much time in a diet phase, it can do damage. So having a timeline keeps our adherence high because we've got a goal in mind, and it helps protect your muscles and your hormones, and most importantly, your sanity. Now, the common mistakes are staying in a deficit for years, starting without a very clear target, a very clear end date in mind, and trying to lose the weight too quickly. That just equals burnout, muscle loss, and it's too negatively impactful on your metabolism and all the hormones that downgrade to support the caloric deficit. So plan your phase with a defined start and end date. Choose a sustainable rate of loss. Again, that's 0.5% to 1% of your body weight is pretty normal. Prioritize strength training, steps, protein, and the most successful fat loss phases are short, like anywhere from 12 to 16 weeks, 20 weeks sometimes, and strategic and followed by a plan of maintenance. Now, if you have a longer fat loss journey, like 50 to 80 plus pounds, you'll probably want to do that in phases. You might want to do a 20 to 24-week phase, take a little bit of a break where you might increase your calories a little bit for another sort of 4 to 6 weeks, and then you start your caloric dip again to get to your next weight loss goal. It's okay to do it in stages. But the most important thing to always remember, it's a phase, it has a start date, it has an end date, it has very clear weekly goals of where you need to hit to get to that end date efficiently. Okay, so faster is not always better.